This is a matter of principle. You physically exchange money with the concept, or at least the premise, that you will be in ownership of whatever it is you're exchanging your currency for.
Hmm.
So it's not a matter of like convenience or preference. It's a matter of you are being told, here's a physical item, and up until what 5 days from now when this thing launches, it used to mean that when you had that physical item, you physically own that item, but now
Yeah.
it just means nothing. Like there's no point. Like why even pick up a cartridge?
I guess as a person that hasn't bought a physical copy of a game since probably 2013, 2014, I don't own any game boxes. Everything I have is downloaded on my Xbox or
You're like, I
PC.
have no need for shelves.
The Switch is the only one. No, I'm lying. On the Switch, I downloaded my games onto it. So I have a really big SD card and I have all my Pokemon on there, like every single generation that from the current gen. So I don't own any physical cartridges of anything.
And you're
So
okay with the fact that if Nintendo tomorrow wakes up and says, you can't have these games anymore, you're fine?
I guess it just hasn't happened yet to me.
It
I
hasn't
mean,
happened yet.
there's one game. There's one game that happened on. It was PlayStation 3. Do you remember the game MAG?
Yeah.
It was all online. It was like 50 versus 50 players. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember. I have yours.
Well, it doesn't work because the servers are down. I remember that. I couldn't play it anymore at
But
one
that's
point.
different. That's slightly different though, because the same thing happened to me with the SOCOM confrontation,
Hmm.
but I still physically own the game. I just
But can
there's
you
no way
play
to,
it?
you can't play it, but you still physically own it. And so there is a concept of like, I think that's where gray lines started to be drawn, right? Where you bought a game, but the experience was not rented.
Interesting. So now we're talking similar, but two different avenues.
Yeah, because again, you still have ownership of it. You still have a paperweight at the end of the day. But that to me was less sneaky because you kind of knew coming into it that this was going to be an online only thing. It
Hmm.
was new at the time though, right? There weren't a whole lot of games in that generation doing that. But this, I think, to me is worse because again, you're physically getting something, thinking, and I mean, because they give you the thing, right? You stick something in the cartridge,
Yeah.
but there's nothing in it. Like it's just empty weight. Like there's nothing in there because it's
So in that
deceptive, right?